Let's take a quote from the book. If you want to help people, you can help them. But if you really want to help people, show them a new world and get out of the way. Sydney Banks. I love this because it's like we all have been there when somebody is like telling us what we need to do, or even what would be good for us or healthy for us. It's like it creates more resistance to doing it. And it's not because we don't want to feel better or we don't want to change. It's just that when someone is coming at us with this energy, like they know what's best for us, I think it's only natural that we become like defensive. We're just like, "Ooh," even unconsciously, because like there's a part of us that's going, no, 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 that's not safe. Like it's never going to be the right decision to listen to someone over ourselves. That being said, if someone suggests something and we check in with ourselves and it feels really good for us, we can go forward than that with that. But this is the biggest transition that I've made in my work after working in the subconscious and the superconscious mind for over a decade, which is I can really see how before I would see what the person needed and then help them see it in hypnosis. And then that would change the way that they think, feel, and act. And now, because I wholeheartedly, 1000 million percent, however, is the most percentage, believe that the best answer, the truth, the solution, the wisdom, the authority within them is always the best. And this is one of the 6 key elements in the guide that I have created for healing professionals and coaches. If you're interested in tapping more into this way, because really, no matter the modality that you use or the way that you show up for people, the main shift in this type of work, working transformationally, working with the wisdom of the client, is coming from a place where you don't know best. And it's so freeing, but it's also so effective, because I could still be having a conversation with someone and see, oh, they're thinking about this, or how they're perceiving this is causing them to suffer. This is still obvious to me in generally every conversation that I have. However, for me to just say, oh, your thinking around this is causing your suffering, is not likely going to bring them into a space of seeing something fresh and new for themselves, or even seeing that for themselves, because it first came as information instead of insight. So it doesn't mean we can't have a conversation. It just means that we put the priority and the authority on the person's wisdom. And that's why I still like to use hypnosis with my clients when it serves them, because they can be in that space where the analytical, logical mind is relaxed and just have an opportunity to see something for themselves in that relaxed space. But this does often happen in conversation with my clients as well, because we're sitting in a space that is completely nurtured and fostered for them to tune in to themselves. So there's no defensiveness. There's no me having to try to implement a plan or tell them what they need to do, because again, that just becomes like analytical knowledge and doesn't actually create real change. I mean, how many times can we say like, oh, I'm not, don't come to me with your problems anymore because you don't take my advice. Like, how many people say that? And the thing is it's never about anyone taking your advice, because that's coming from where you think they need to do. And also, even if they know they need to do that, it's not that easy to do. Like, it might just not be that easy for that person to do what you're saying you need to do. And if you really think about it, did you do it? And also something that's easy for you to do could be very difficult for me to do. And so not only is it ineffective to be like, okay, this is what you should do, or this is how you should think about this, or this is how you should see this. And this is what I've been learning, right? It's like, oh, but helping them to move in the direction of, to open up to the idea of seeing something in a new way, or seeing something that they've already been seeing, but just didn't really want to face, and are still likely moving towards their authentic self more and more, like so many of us now, you know post 2020. And so this is a huge possibility and option for everyone to tap into. And I did create a guide of the 6 key elements to holding this type of space. And they're not techniques or modalities, they're just designed to give you a little bit of a structure into what that looks like and the things to keep in mind if you really want to consciously hold space where you put the authority, the inner authority of whoever is in front of you, client, friend, foe, family, as the truth, as the best map for them to get to where they want to and need to be for themselves and for their life. So let me know what you think about this. Maybe this is a little ooh, because it seems like we shouldn't take advice or value advice, but information is always going to have value when it's in alignment with what the person feels like they need. So I'd love to hear your comments. Remember to like, subscribe, share if you feel like it, and I'll see you soon. Ciao for now.